The rear sprinklers you're referring to are actually the rear window washer nozzles on the Subaru Forester IV from 2012 to 2018. This video explains the rear wiper and washer system, which is designed to improve visibility in adverse weather conditions. Let's look at the key components. Here are diagrams showing the wiper motor, blades, and washer parts. The system includes the wiper motor that moves the blades, the washer pump that sprays fluid through the nozzles, and the controls on the dashboard. The DC motor is the core component that powers the rear wiper system. It oscillates the wiper blade at controlled speeds through electrical signals from the vehicle's body control module. The wiper transmission consists of linkages that connect the motor to the wiper blade, converting rotational motion into the sweeping action across the rear window. The electric washer pump draws cleaning fluid from a reservoir and pressurizes it for spraying through nozzles onto the rear window when activated. The control interface, typically a stalk behind the steering wheel or a dashboard button, allows manual operation of the wiper and washer systems. The rear wiper assembly includes the blade, arm, motor housing, and washer nozzles that work together to clear the rear window effectively. This diagram shows how the components connect. The control interface sends signals to both the DC motor for wiper motion and the washer pump for fluid spraying, creating an integrated cleaning system. The rear wiper control is typically located on the right-hand stalk behind the steering wheel, similar to the front wiper controls. This stalk features symbols for different wiper settings, including rear wiper control. The washer button is either on the end of the stalk or a separate dash button, often labeled with a windshield icon. Here's an exploded view showing the steering column assembly with the wiper stalk connected. This diagram shows the steering wheel with the right-hand stalk for rear wiper control and the washer button location. To disable the rear wiper, first turn the ignition to the on position. You don't need to start the engine. Next, rotate the rear wiper stalk to the off position. This is typically the base position on the switch. Setting the stalk to off cuts power to the wiper motor, preventing it from activating and keeping the wipers in their parked position. Remember to disable the rear wiper in dry conditions to avoid unnecessary wear on the blades and motor. To enable the rear wiper, rotate the stalk to intermittent or on continuous. ENT mode activates based on a timer or vehicle speed, while on runs continuously. Choose the mode that best suits the weather conditions. To use the washer, press and hold the washer button. This sprays fluid onto the rear window, while the wipers automatically activate for the auto wipe feature. Note that there's no permanent disable for the washer pump itself, unless you remove the fuse or it is faulty. If the system doesn't respond, start by checking the fuses. The rear wiper fuse is usually located in the underhood fuse box, labeled RR wiper or similar. To reset the system, cycle the ignition by turning the key to off, then back to on. Clogged washer nozzles are also a common issue, often due to low-quality fluid. Clean the nozzles regularly to maintain proper function. Here's how these troubleshooting steps connect in the system. For maintenance, always use Subaru recommended washer fluid. This specialized fluid protects the pump and nozzles from corrosion, prevents freezing in cold weather, and ensures streak-free cleaning performance. Looking to the future, cars are evolving with automated systems. Rain-sensing rear wipers use light sensors to detect moisture on the windshield, automatically activating when needed without manual input. Another trend is eco-friendly washer fluids. These biodegradable concentrates reduce environmental impact by breaking down naturally, minimizing water pollution from traditional chemicals. Stay updated on these developments through Subaru service bulletins and automotive trends. This ensures optimal vehicle maintenance and performance as technology advances. Here's a diagram of the key components in the rear wiper and washer system, color-coded for clarity.